everybody. We had the most marvellous New Year's Eve with some friends. Unfortunately, a bit too much of the grape, so we're suffering a little bit and not thinking as clearly as one should the day after. At the start of the process, I mentioned that we were going to make us all the small components first. As you can see, this is in our lounge. What we don't want is a big 12-foot dinghy sitting here for a month while we make all the small bits to go on it. So we're doing it in completely the opposite way to the way people normally build a boat. We're building the small components first, and then when those are all done, perfected, then we'll start the hull. And it's just a matter of fitting everything, and it just means that process of having this big thing in our lounge is rather short. So today what we're going to do is we're making one set of side seats. We're trying to see what we can do is if we can get that done as soon as we can. It's quite a complex process because we've got to sand wood and everything, but we'll give it a go anyway. But the other thing we're going to do is we're going to make the tiller arm. So we'll be cutting out these two components here, and on the table there's 6 to go. So we're going to just start working on that. We'll time lapse it for you, and then we'll show you how the components fit. We had a successful gluing session yesterday, and so we are chugging along, but like any project to do with boats, it takes a lot longer than you realize. Right, so what we're doing now, we've cut out the components for the rudder and the side seat. So just a quick look at the drawing for the tiller, where you can see that it's got a slight bend in it. You can see the plan shape that's nicely cut out by fine boats. So it's just a case of putting a bit of a bend in it as per the plans, just to make it look a bit more sexy than normal. And so we're going to go and tidy that up, do some sanding, clean that up, and then set it up for gluing. So it should be an easy peasy one to do. The side seat's a little bit more complex. If you have a look, we've got to put a whole raft of framing along the side of it. These are the profile sections. You can see we've got to angle it to go onto the hull side, which we won't do until we've actually made the boat. So we're just going to put the components together as per this drawing here. So we're going to go and we've got the wood cut. We're going to pull that out of the drying store upstairs, and we're going to actually just fit this and complete this as per the plans and the instructions. So we'll take you through it as it develops. One of the hazards of boat building is you need to sand quite a lot. Obviously we've got to get these little tabs off where I've cut them from the plywood. So there's a lot of repetitive work involved in this job. You just have to be philosophical about it and try and enjoy it. I'm actually quite pleased with this. The seat has come out really well. We're just going to do the internals. So we've got the large framing. I've got some Iroko on this edge, which is perfectly bent for this corner. So that's worked out rather well. We'll get this one done, and then we'll put the other Iroko piece on anyway. And there'll be an Iroko face on on this side once we've made the whole seat. So we're going to just do a time lapse. We're going to glue up the seat, and we're also going to glue up the tiller. So yeah, things are looking good. Just some other residual stuff to do there, but that's some of the knees. So yeah, we will be bashing on in a second or two.